Son Goku.
Saitama.
Two of the most recognizable characters in all of anime.
Both extremely powerful in their own universes.
But what would happen if the two were pitted against each other in one-on-one combat?
That's what we intend to find out. Welcome to
Fatal Fight. Before we get to the fighting, we have to look at the power, skills, and techniques of the two fighters.
First off, we have Son Goku.
Goku is the main character of the very successful Dragon Ball franchise. Dragon Ball Z debuted in America in 1996. Since then, Goku has tremendously grown over the years.
Goku was a Saiyan sent to Earth as a baby as a sole mission of destroying all life on the planet. But he was conveniently dropped on his head, forgetting the mission entirely, and becoming the pure-hearted warrior we know and love today.
For this fight, we will be looking at everything Goku has from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Super, excluding GT because, well, it's GT. I mean, Goku's stronger in Super anyway.
Alright, time to get into the nitty-gritty of Goku's skills and strength.
Goku has trained with a variety of masters since he was a little kid. He's trained in many different environments as well. His masters range all the way from his adopted grandpa to angels, who are even more powerful than the gods of this universe. He's trained in hundreds of times Earth's gravity, worn weighted armor, lifted, and all sorts of crazy stuff.
Through Goku's years of intense training, he has unlocked and perfected some pretty impressive abilities.
That's right. Besides being a master martial artist, Goku also knows a variety of key using techniques, such as the Destructo Disc, Solar Flare, Spirit Bomb, and the Kamehameha.
The Kamehameha, Goku's most recognizable technique, is an insanely powerful ki blast that you definitely don't want to be on the receiving end of.
Apart from his ki-based attacks, he also has other techniques, such as sensing other people's ki, flight, and his instant transmission.
Instant transmission is pretty cool. It allows Goku to focus on the ki of another being and instantly transport himself there. It's basically teleportation.
And on top of all this, Goku has multiple forms that boost his power.
These different forms consist of Kaioken, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue. Oh, he can use Kaioken with Super Saiyan Blue. And finally, Ultra Instinct.
Now, whether or not Ultra Instinct is technically a transformation or not, or if it's actually a technique, we're not really sure. But hey, it makes him insanely more powerful, so we're just gonna put it in here.
So yeah, that's Goku.
Next up, Saitama.
Also known as One Punch Man or Cape Baldy, Saitama is the main character in One Punch Man.
One Punch Man was originally a manga, then became a webcomic, and has recently been turned into an anime.
Saitama is a pretty strong guy. He became a hero for fun at first, then went full-time. Him and other heroes fight enemies and monsters and other bad people.
Saitama had a pretty intense training regimen. So intense, it made him go bald. Literally.
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, 10 kilometer running. That's 6.2 miles for all of us folks here in the US of A. What's the metric system, am I right?
Now I know what you're thinking. That's pretty awesome and all, but how does that give someone the ability to end world-threatening villains in a single punch?
That's exactly what Dr. Genos was wondering. He knew that there had to be some other explanation for Saitama's tremendous power, and he found it.
Saitama had removed his limiter. Dr. Gina stated that every being has a limiter, a point set on them by God that stops them from growing anymore.
He claims that the only explanation for Saitama's strength is that he somehow broke his limiter. Now this has not been proved, but I mean, do you have a better explanation?
So now we've looked at Saitama's training and strength. Let's look at some of the villains he's defeated.
In the world of One Punch Man, there are multiple levels of threat categories that a villain could fall under. Wolf, Any potential threat that poses a danger to an unknown degree. Tiger. Any threat that has a large number of people. Demon. Any threat to a city and its people. Dragon. Any threat to multiple cities. God. A threat endangering the survival of humanity in general.
The strongest person Saitama has ever defeated is an alien conqueror by the name of Lord Boros. Lord Boros is the only known monster with the capability to destroy a planet. And when he tried to, Saitama used a serious punch to end the battle for good.
So yeah, there's Saitama.
Only one thing left to do. Fight!
Ultra kill.
And the winner is Goku.
Yes, Saitama is incredibly powerful, but when you scale his feats next to Goku's, he just falls short.
Saitama was able to easily punch through an attack that had planet-destroying power. Goku has been able to beat planet-destroying attacks since some of the earliest days of Dragon Ball Z, the first time when he defeated Vegeta in the Saiyan Saga.
But Patrick, Goku only barely won that fight.
True, but Goku has come a long way since then. We're going to do a little theorizing and a little math here.
Let's say when Saitama defeated Lord Boros' planet attack, he was only using 1% of his full power.
That would mean at his full power, he could destroy 100 planets.
If it was 0.1% of his power, he could destroy 1,000 planets, and so on and so forth. You can see more examples with the chart here.
Now let's look at the Dragon Ball villain Majin Buu. It was stated he was so powerful that he could destroy the entire universe. Now, I don't know how many planets are in a universe, but I don't think Saitama's planet count is that high.
So by this logic, Buu is more powerful than Saitama, and guess who beat Buu?
That's right, Goku.
Now we suppose that one could argue that Saitama could in fact destroy a universe. For this to be true though, his punch that he beat Lord Boros would have been an infinitely small percentage of his total power.
And even if Saitama is more powerful than Buu, Goku is way stronger now than he was back then.
But Saitama broke his limiter. He has no limit.
This doesn't really mean that he's infinitely strong though. It really means that he has unlimited potential to get infinitely stronger.
And let's look at Goku for a second. Every time a limit has been set in front of him, he's broken it. Every limit he's not supposed to be able to pass, he passes. If someone breaks every limit set upon them, I think that basically equates to being limitless.
So in that regard, Goku is just as strong as Saitama.
But even if you don't agree with this and still think Saitama is stronger, we have something else for you.
Speed.
Goku is insanely fast. An untrained human eye can't even see him. There's some debate on whether or not he can move at light speed or not, but we are saying he's faster than light. In the earliest days of DBZ, a character by the name of Piccolo was able to shoot a blast at the moon, which only took 2 seconds to hit the moon and completely obliterate it.
Light from the moon takes only a little over 1 second to reach the Earth, so his attack was about half as fast as light speed.
And Goku is an unbelievable amount stronger and faster now than he was then. So yes, Goku is faster than light speed by a lot. Also, it's a fictional show where people can fly, shoot energy and stuff. The laws of physics don't apply to them.
Saitama has never exhibited speeds anywhere close to Goku's. It took him a little over 19 seconds to jump from the moon to Earth in his fight against Lord Boros.
Even if Saitama is stronger than Goku, even if he could end it with one punch, could he land that punch?
We say no.
Saitama is an incredibly powerful warrior with absurd strength.
It just so happens that in this case, strength isn't everything.
Alright, well that is pretty much wraps things up here. It's possible in the future that we could see Saitama go up with stronger foes, and we could see more of its true power, but as of now, there really isn't anything else to suggest that he could defeat Goku.
Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully we changed some minds along the way. See ya!